All right, we're looking at some of our industry leaders here for the month of March. This is our um, basic sector here. I said industry, but sector. As you can see from March, we've had quite a few losers, about half gainers, but on average, though, their loss is about 2%. CMP being the worst. Looks like NRP's been doing really well. Average over the past 12 months has not been great. Weyerhaeuser is where we are. They've had a respectable return over the past year. CF and NUE are top of the charts, but they have not been included in any portfolios. They have not been an MVP. So we'll try to figure out why that is. Specifically NUE. That's a company that has been on my radar for quite some time. I don't know a whole lot about CF, but I am curious as to why NUE has not been an MVP for the sector. Let's see, our consumer products. Thomson Reuters is where we are. They've been an MVP 4 times now. Um, Best Buy has been an outstanding performer for more than a year now. They have talked about them quite a bit. Las Vegas Sands is a favorite of mine. We've been in and out of Las Vegas Sands a few times. McDonald's, same thing. They've taken a real beating this past month, which may not be a horrible thing because if McDonald's does come down to a level that we can invest in, which is less than $120, then we'll definitely see about jumping back into McDonald's. They're a great company doing some great things. Let's go down here. Our defensive sector. These are all of our consumer companies that sell about the same thing all year round, never changes. Philip Morris Cigarette Company, Procter and Gamble, Target, Walmart, Coca-Cola. um, these guys, for the most part, looks like they have done fairly well for themselves, considering. No, average for March, -4%. That's a big drop. Looks like Walmart took the largest hit. I can imagine this has something to do with Walmart having to increase their wages. That's something that has been going around for quite some time. People were waiting for it to happen. But as you can see, though, overall for the past year, I mean, they've outperformed everyone else. When you see this big drop in price like that, that can be an opportunity to get into this thing and really make some money, right? Target, same thing. Looks like they've outperformed the rest of these guys. And see here, Coca-Cola was where we are now. Have not been a VIP. Hasn't done much of anything. I say VIP, MVP. Hasn't done much of anything. Decent return though. Hasn't moved around too much. Let's take a look at our energy sector. Um, MVP ExxonMobil has taken a huge hit in March, along with Energy Transfer Equity. Looks like this is Sunoco, I believe. Not sure. Don't know a lot about SU. Um, who's the outperformer here? Valero. Valero has outperformed for quite some time. Valero is strictly gasoline, and over the past year at least, if not longer, that has been the way to go in the energy sector. Is just the straight gasoline, because gasoline prices, even though they have not skyrocketed, they have not lost much ground either. But it's not showing up as an MVP. So be curious as to know why. I'm sure it has something to do with the dividend. Last time I looked, Valero's dividend was super low. I don't even think it was high enough for us to even think about getting in. I'm just kind of curious now. Let's take a look. Energy Valero. Oh, no, it's not bad. 345. That's not bad at all. So yeah, we'll have to look and see what's going on there. Why they have not been an MVP. Score 12. Valero's down here at 0.03. Okay. See, next on the list, finance sector. TD Ameritrade, TD Toronto Dominion Bank has been an MVP month after month. Looks like a decent return. Aflac, industry leader, sector leader, it's blown everyone else out the water for the past year. They have a huge Japanese business, and the Japan economy has done fairly well for itself over the past year after being down for so long. See, health. OMI. This, unfortunately, is still a company I don't know a lot about, but as you can see, it's been an MVP, 5 times. I mean, they're killing it. But looking at their overall performance, it's been horrible. It's been horrible. And so I believe that the reason why these guys are showing up as an MVP probably has something to do with I don't know. Got to figure it out. Pfizer, it's where we are. Decent return. Like Baxter is blowing everyone out the water as far as performance over the past year. See, industrial, GE, MVP, Paychex, like Paychex, but the performance though, the price performance has been horrible. I mean, GE is just taking a huge beating. Caterpillar, blowing everyone out the water. Deere, DE, blowing everyone out of the water. All these guys have been hit hard over the past month, like a almost 5% drop for the sector. Real estate, Annaly, another MVPs where we are. Looks like PLD is killing the price performance, doing better than everyone right now over the past year anyway. There's someone that I've looked at a couple times, but never really got into. Looks like average is even worse, almost 5.5% down for the month of March. I mean, everyone is just getting killed. Seagate for the technology sector, MVP. Looks like technology, as far as just overall price performance for the past year, I would say, just looking at this thing, has been the best. Something that's been talked about for quite some time. Technology. Even just in March, I mean, these guys are winning, almost 3% for the month of March. So that's great. As you can see, Seagate here back in February, up 20%. Cisco, CA. This is I want to say Intel, INTC. That's sad. I forget. Texas Instruments is good. Let's take a look. Telcos. AT&T, Marvell is the MVP of the sector. Looks like Telus, which is a Canadian telecommunications company, is beating everyone as far as price performance, with Rogers in a close second. Looks like for the month of March, though, I mean, these guys, almost 5%. Not great performance, but that's everyone. Utility companies. Southern is a great company. Looks like they're the MVP. American Electric Power, like second, third place. Looks like as far as performance, BIP. Don't know anything about these guys. BIP. PEG is good. Know quite a bit about them. FE is okay. So yeah, so you want to take a look at BIP and see what's going on there. Find out who those guys are and what they're about. All right, let's take a look at our hot chart.